Ooh, that's a cold opening. Hi, I'm Drago, and this is
Les.
welcome to our wrestling
Perspective.
That wasn't a good click.
Do you want me to do that?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
We've already done the intro.
Okay.
If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, give it a thumbs down. But if you're a supporter of the bar, actually give it to the side. In the famous words of Calculus, what does he say?
Sarcasm.
In this video, it's predictions for the actual biggest pay-per-view, the whole road we've been waiting for.
Granddaddy of them all.
Exactly, the grandpappy. It is none other than WWE Presents WrestleMania 35. Where dreams come true, records get broken, the whole shebang.
It's gonna be a long day.
Well, this is a whole change up from the actual other video that I actually started, which was predictions for matches that were actually going to happen at WrestleMania 35. And I know that you're staring at me, but if we take a quick glimpse at what I thought could have happened prediction wise, I don't think Roman has anything as of yet, and having Dean Ambrose and Roman in that battle,
Idiot.
it's a Continental Championship, whether it's going to be a multi, and I honestly think it's going to be a multi.
Idiot.
Match predictions. Idiot. So we've all learnt our lessons from those videos. We're going to strictly move on to confirmed predictions and go from that. I think we've all learnt our lesson. It was both of our faults. We shouldn't have actually put it out there.
You're such an idiot.
So to kick off WrestleMania 35 with the kickoff is none other than the shirt I'm wearing. It's a memorial of him. There've only been 5 winners beforehand. It's the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. We're going to see none other than the monster among men in Braun Strowman up against those 2 SNL guys. Pumped with all these other mid-carders tag teams. But one big Drago prediction is that I feel that Bray Wyatt's actually going to make a special entrance into this whole Memorial Battle Royal, and he's going to have that standoff with the Hardys. That's why I don't reckon we're going to get the Hardys versus Usos. Any wild predictions what may happen in this Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? We have seen debuts before. Is the main focus on Braun Strowman? What do you think?
I don't care.
And for the second match to the kickoff, because I hate saying that they're on the pre-show again, is none other than the WWE Cruiserweight Championship on the line in the premier athlete Tony Nese up against the Melbourne Juggernaut Buddy Murphy.
It's going to be fantastic.
I'm really looking forward to this. If we're going to pick a winner,
it's a bit hard.
I'm saying Buddy only because there's going to be someone else to dethrone him, and I don't think Tony Nese can get it done. If anyone was to get it done, it can be Tony Nese. He's the closest one to doing it, but I don't think he's going to reach that mark. Aussies will win.
Story-wise, it does make sense for Tony to actually do beat Buddy, but
keep it on the Juggernaut. And in the third and final match, I think, for the WWE WrestleMania 35 pre-show is none other than the Women's Memorial Battle Royal to whoever it may be. We had a little pop with X-Pac saying it should be China at the Hall of Fame, which was very nice.
Good idea.
But
should be.
Anyway, who do you reckon will win it?
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler? Hopefully it's Shayna Baszler, but since she retained...
if it's not her, Asuka.
Could be Asuka, or could be Sonya Deville.
Could be Mandy.
Could be a lot. This is no confirmed order, but to kick off the WWE WrestleMania 35 main card, we honestly think it's going to be the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line in none other than the Major Brothers slash newly reunited of the Edge slash figure podcast people in Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Close enough. His mother called him that.
Yeah. Anyway, up against the current WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, one Connection in Dash, and the other member of Scott Dawson, the Mechanic. The current champions are not defending it against them.
FTR.
Please, I want the belts to stay on the Revival.
I don't know. It's going to be a big moment. Hawkins will get his win. Hawkins will become a one-day tag team champion with Zack Ryder.
It's not worth the losing streak to jumble up the whole tag team.
Not from Revival though. Not from Revival.
Shouldn't happen like this.
Shouldn't happen.
And then this match, we honestly think it's going to be none other to kick it off as well. A tag team match straight after, which is pretty risky, but it's something that they look like they're going to do. Anyway, let's say this. It's going to be for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship. and the recently re-signed tag team champions in Jimmy and Jay, the Uso brothers, are going to be defending it against 3 other tag teams. That was quick how I said that.
Exciting.
Very quick. Now, their opponents going up against is none other than Rusev Shin, which is the team of Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, up against The Bar in Sheamus and Cesaro, up against none other than newly formed tag team. The newly formed tag team from the NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, none other than Aleister Black and Ricochet, the one and only. This match, I don't care who wins because we're all going to win at the end of the day.
Fantastic.
Hopefully Rusev and Shinsuke walk out the belts, but it kind of looks like it might be going more towards Ricochet and Aleister Black. I just hope that whatever this leads to, Rusev and Shinsuke need those belts.
Well, think about it. They didn't win the belts on Raw. They didn't win the belts at NXT TakeOver in New York.
Ricochet and Aleister Black.
Yes. So
This
in that
could be
case,
their only opportunity.
they're going to win it. The Bar, I don't know about the Bar. I think they've won it quite too many times. Maybe they might even go to Raw soon enough. Usos definitely. I'm not walking out, but in a perfect world, a little bit of Shinsuke.
And in this match is none other than the returning leukemia of the big Doge, Roman Reigns, up against the Scottish psychopath, the Scottish Terminator, the Scottish Lion, the Scottish, I don't know.
3MB member, chosen one. That's all.
There's really that's
enough.
Up against Drew McIntyre. And in this match is another fatal 4-way for another tag belt. It's going to be for the newly created WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. This 4-corner match is going to see none other than the Samoan Florida Hound and Nia Jax and Tamina up against the Iconics in Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, up against the recently returned out of retirement WWE Hall of Famer in Beth Phoenix, teaming up with a daughter of a recent WWE Hall of Famer and Jim Anvil Neidhart. We're talking about Natalya. Natalya and Beth Phoenix, the Divas of Doom, up against those 3 tag teams, up against the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in a legit boss, Sasha Banks, and the legit hugger in Bailey. Boss and hug connection, whatever they want to call themselves.
You can close it any time you want.
And it's at this point that there is 3 Aussies represented on WWE WrestleMania. Who do you think is going to win this match? Obviously the Aussies?
Hopefully the Aussies.
In this match, it's a no-holds-barred 4 count anywhere, I'm pretty sure.
Career on the line.
Career on the line as well.
Last time ever for...
It's up against between 2 big friendship rivalries that has happened all over space and time. If you must have heard of it. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you know Batista. He's been all over the place. He's been acting. So you hear that he's going up in a wrestling match against a random guy called Triple H. Let me give you a bit of a backstory if they're an outside fan. They started as a tag team because Triple H was too weak to fight for his own battles. Shh. Batista got held down by Triple H. Shh. Batista eventually got his world title from Triple H. Triple H has never defeated Batista, and Batista wanted the one final match to beat the all-time bully, which has been exploited all over the place that he is a real-life bully. It's going to be Batista up against Triple H, and Batista is going to win. Drax.
He's a Kofi Kingston fan, he's talking shit.
And in this match, it's going to be the ultimate grudge match between 2 former WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. It's none other than one son of the owner of the WWE in Shane O'Mac, because he's pure money, up against a recently turned face, The Miz. In this match, it's going to be Kurt Angle's retirement. The last time we see none other than the athlete that won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. We're going to see none other than Baron Corbin, Constable Corbin, go up against Kurt Angle in his final match. And that's under Kurt Angle's decision. He went out on the mic and said, I want a Baron Corbin. All you people saying, oh no, we shouldn't have Baron Corbin, blame Kurt Angle because he's the one that said it. If he got handed this paper that said Baron Corbin, he should have been like,
Yeah.
In this match, it's going to be for the WWE Intercontinental Champion. We're going to see the former WWE Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor. Hold on, we're going to see Demon King up against the current WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Almighty back to dominate, also a two-time WWE Intercontinental Champion in Bobby Lashley. We don't know if he's going to have the man of the hour by his side, but we know that he's going to have something because he's facing the Irish Demon. In this match, it's going to be for the WWE United States Championship. It's going to be up against the guy that loses a lot, even though he is a champion, in Samoa Joe, up against the recently fixed of a sprained ankle in a luchador, a returning luchador that I'm not even just going to comment on his attire. Don't even get me started. If he tries to rip something out like that at freaking WrestleMania, I don't care. I'll get it.
I'll spit on the TV. Can you describe it in one word for me?
There we go. That's perfectly how you describe him. But anyway, he's going to have none other than his second generation kid with him. He's going to have little Dominic. Who's his puppy?
Oh, Eddie?
Hopefully Samoa Joe wins this, but we know how Boyka goes, and usually Boyka at WrestleMania walks out with Tayoka, if that makes any sense. In this match, they're fighting over property. We're going to see who actually owns the House of SmackDown and who actually built the House of SmackDown. We're going to have none other than the Viper, the Apex Predator, in Randy Orton, third generation star, up against none other than the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Honestly, I think that AJ Styles is finally going to win and make his mark on WWE, meaning that he is here to prove that the house was renovated by him, at least, if he didn't build it. But another one. You're thinking, what's another one? Drago prediction. Match is going to end like this. Phenomenal elbow straight in the sky with an RKO generic, everyone's seen it. Alright? But Randy Orton, he's going to double think and he's going to be like, listen, I'm not just going to RKO a man that said that he built the house. So I reckon he's going to go all the way to that corner, get it all off his boot, get ready for that punt. And the minute he's going to run for that punt, calf crusher, submission by none other than phenomenal one, AJ Styles. What do you think of my prediction?
Randy's going to win.
Now in this match, if we've seen really any build to this match, it is currently for the biggest title that WWE has right now, technically on their list. But anyway, it's for the WWE Universal Championship. And we have the winner of the Royal Rumble, none other than the Architect, but he likes to burn it down, so it never makes sense. 1/3 of the Shield, 1/3 of... going up... which his name is Seth Rollins, going up against the Beast Incarnate. Multi-championships victories within sports entertainment, professional wrestling in Japan, and even mixed martial arts, even to the caliber of United Fighting Competition, whatever he wants to call itself in UFC.
Don't know what that is.
It's Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Brock for the win. This is very easy. You're going to be fed with all this. Kofi wins. Becky wins. So they have to let it down. And guess what? Another one. Another one.
Won't be another one.
Drago prediction. With this prediction that I have for the Universal match, I am strictly stating that Seth Rollins is going to be costed the match. We see that Roman Reigns already has a match, but what is Dean Ambrose doing? Having this whole thing that Dean Ambrose is actually going to leave. This is a strictly prediction. I honestly think that 2/3 of the Shield, the ones that he turned on before, in Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, are going to turn on Seth Rollins, costing him the Universal Championship, only for the strict reason it was always the big dog's job, and the big dog got it done before, and he's going to do it again. Not a man that burns it down.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
That's what you're talking
Please
about.
do it.
What happened?
Come on.
What?
Now, in the semi-main event, hopefully it's a semi-main event, or it'll be third away from the main event, knowing WWE.
Probably opener.
It's probably opener, 110%. It is for the hemp version of the WWE Championship. It is none other than 1/3 of the New Day. Obviously, there's no bias towards this match with Daniel Bryan going up against New Day. I don't see any bias, but I've just this little thought that one of the greatest members and one of the greatest factions of all times in one part of the New Day and Kofi Kingston might actually get it done, and that's what I'm going for. Who do you reckon?
If it's not Daniel Bryan, then I don't really care.
And to end off WWE Presents WrestleMania 35, the big road that we've been on finally has a conclusion right at this major pay-per-view at the biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania. We're getting the main event for both titles. SmackDown Live Women's Championship, Raw Women's Championship, up against a person that was never intentionally meant to be in a Women's Royal Rumble, but ended up getting in there, not thanking Lana, and actually winning it. And it was a number 30, yeah? Okay. Anyway, she comes in, wins the Royal Rumble. Charlotte gets handballed in, straight into the mix. Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, whole build. That was Raw and SmackDown. You know what you could have named it? Monday Night Charlotte, Tuesday Night Becky, and whenever Ronda wanted to actually get cheers.
Featuring Ronda.
She's like the ECW to this at this point.
But this is the first ever females main event for WrestleMania, even though the story's been done. It's cooked.
How cooked?
Medium
Very
rare.
cooked.
Medium rare.
No, I'd say about a well done region at this point. Come on, having triple threat main
okay.
events. It's good not having the usual one-on-one, but it's good not having the usual men. It's going to be nice adding that women touch to it.
And all three are exceptional.
But if we're going strictly predictions on this match and nothing about what they position this card or how they've done it all, I have to go with Becky. She's not losing it. She's not losing it. The man is earning too much, and the man is going to grab both belts, and the man hopefully will give a belt away and not unify him.
Prediction though. No, question actually. Which one's Chris Benoit?